Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Talking. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I just finished that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely gonna check out Talking Ravens all day, every day. Justin P and Shannon Fitch. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. But tonight, keep that same energy. Co-host and your co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. It's episode 220 for the YouTube version. For the audio version, season 5, episode 46. So y'all can check that out on the audio versions right there in the description. And right underneath of that is me and Maurice's social media platforms where you can follow us at. Without further ado, here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, the villain or the vigilante. You can call me either one. Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. Yay!
Yeah, man, it feels good to be back. I'm not jumping ship, y'all. I say the same Super Bowl every year, Ravens Giants. Make sure y'all document that every year. I never change Ravens Giants every year. But I had to bring out the boys today. They've been playing nice. They've been looking nice. I can't say anything bad about the Ravens right now. They're playing flawless right now. But anyway, you already know what I'm about to hit you with. Of course, we're gonna hit you with some emotions, man. Because when it comes to the sports, as you already just saw, it got emotional. And then, of course, I'm going to hit you with some opinions. We both going to hit you with some opinions because when it comes to this, we think hard and we ain't bullshitting around. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
And that's a fact, Jack. So the night's Maurice night to moderate and narrate the show. So I'm gonna let him get right into it.
Okay, let's get straight into it. I mean, it's enough. NFL season has been played, so you should be able to give me your rankings on everything in these categories. So, topic number one: who are your top 10 quarterbacks right now?
That's not topic number one. It's topic number one recap of
I
week 8.
apologize.
You
I
skipped the
apologize.
topic.
I got so excited. I got so excited.
that's
Okay,
the
okay. I
that's
got
the
so excited.
second type.
Topic number one. I apologize. Topic number one. We just gonna go through a recap of last week. It was a lot of good games played, and I'm just about to go in with Big Bro and see how you feel about it. First game, you feel me? The Bills versus the Bucks. Give me your thoughts on that.
We both picked the Bills. They handle Bennett at the tough loss to the Patriots. Stephon Diggs didn't score a touchdown, which pissed me off and fucked up my whole parlay. But other than that, the Bills did everything I expected them to do. They bounced back and got the win on. They got the win on the short week.
Basically, what I would just say about the game. Of course, I knew the Bills was going to win. As you said, we both picked them. I knew they wasn't going to be this team that just fell off. I knew, and this was the type of game they needed to win because that Bucks defense is serious, even with the injuries. And then Baker Mayfield, he's playing pretty good. I got to give Skip Bayless his credit. Where he was always wrong about Tim Tebow and Johnny Manziel, I think he hit the jackpot with this one right here because Baker Mayfield starting to show his colors. And actually, these guys only lost by a touchdown. They could have easily won this game for real. But all I would say is this for the Bucks: that division is yours. Don't squander it. It's just that simple. That's all I gotta say. All right, next game, the one that hurts my heart: the Jets versus the Giants.
Uh, you know, in a stadium rivalry, they both share the same stadium. This was a home game for both teams. So the Jets are a better team right now, even with Zach Wilson. So I knew they were going to win. I knew it was going to be a close game. So I had to pick the Jets because Giants been decimated with injuries, especially at quarterback. Daniel Jones is just now about to be cleared, and Saquon been banged up. A couple of receivers been out. Darren Waller got hurt in the second quarter. So yeah, the Jets winning. It was no surprise to me because the Jets are the better team right now.
All right, well, for me, of course, I picked the Giants. This was a game I felt like if Tyrod Taylor didn't get hurt, we win this game. Um, and then this they go to show you how much Zach Wilson is
Mm-hmm.
trash, and how the Jets should damn near the Jets offense should be ashamed of themselves. We was getting ready to win this game again. You feel me? With no touchdowns, barely scored, and I don't know where to point the finger at on this game. I mean, Saquon Barkley when he ran the ball and fell down, he that was a touchdown. If he doesn't fall, that's a touchdown. It's just that simple. It's a touchdown. I know that's why I hate that whole that whole you putting math inside of sports. That's why I hate that analytics. I hate that bullshit. You feel me? That's dumb as shit. He should have scored that touchdown. You scored that touchdown. Your defense been playing crazy. What are you thinking? Your defense has been playing crazy the whole entire game. Kept you in the game the entire game. You feel me? This is Thibodeau's best game probably ever. It is his best game. He had 3 sacks. So I'm lost on that. You got your corner playing. You got who's right now, as far as pro football focus, right now, Tay Banks is the best corner right now in the league. Right now, like it's crazy. He only giving up 4.6 yards a catch. It's crazy right here. But give big shout out to the defense. But with all that being said, is Saquon Barkley, how you don't score that touchdown? That's number one. Number two, Rob Gurneau. Come on, bro. You missed every field goal. You only made one. And the only one that you made was the one for, I think it was about 22, 23 yards. But everything behind 30, you was missing. Get him out of the league. How long he need to stay in the league? This is crazy. And then last but not least, I don't know if you saw how the Giants got the ball on the first play of overtime. I don't know if you saw that game or not. It's either the NFL is rigged.
I didn't say
the dumbest quarterback of all time. Yo, did you know 3 straight plays they ran screens to Saquon Barkley? They won the coin toss in overtime and ran 3 straight. I never seen that before. Three straight times. This is what they did. They ran the wide receivers up the field and gave the ball to Saquon and think he was going to do something dazzling. I'm sitting up here like, oh my! For all that, you might as well shouldn't even kept when you won the toss, you should have just deferred that shit and just relied on the defense. And that's what they kind of try to do, punt the ball in good field position. You feel me? Wish they did do, but what happened was what killed us. We had got a pass interference call, and that's what it was. But dumbass coaching, and I don't even know if we need Daniel Jones back. We Caleb Williams. Anyway, the next game, the Jaguars versus the Steelers. We both picked the Jaguars.
Yeah, it was an ugly low scoring game. I knew Jacksonville was going to do it. They're one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Pittsburgh so inconsistent. The games they won, they very well easily could have lost, man. Like I said, they won on other teams' mistakes and fuck ups, so to say. And I'm hearing this from other Steelers fans as well. So, their offense is just so inconsistent. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know if they want to smash my team down. They want to sit back and drop back past the ball 40, 50 times. Their offense is a mess, and there's only so much their defense can do. TJ Watt, as great as he is, he can only do with so much. He can't score all your touchdowns. So, yeah, Jacksonville took care of business. Trevor Lawrence, they had a better second half. First half was a little shaky. They had some turnovers, Tank Bisbee fumble and all that. But second half, they handled business and got out of there with a dub.
Well, I'm gonna say this one thing about us, man. From the beginning, we saw that this guy is the next Peyton Manning. We saw it. Patrick Mahomes is Tom Brady. We've been calling it. Everybody was talking about his rookie year. He was trash. The only people that were saying he was going to do good was me, you, and probably Dude because he a Jaguars fan. So we already knew this was coming. So I ain't gotta say too much about the Jaguars because I already picked them to win. This is right here to me is more about the Steelers. I mean, you look like the Steelers of old and new, and who the Steelers always was. Let me check this out. You always had a decent running back, Jerome Bettis, Amos Zerway. You feel me? Willie Parker, all these guys, and now you got Najee Harrison. He's the same thing as those guys. Big, he can run, he can catch out the backfield. You feel me? Technically, he's supposed to be almost the next. I'm talking about far as on the list is running back after Jerome Bettis because far as all of those other guys I just named, he's better than them. He's supposed to be better than them. Then when you go to wide receivers, you always got your Hines Ward, your Lynn Swans, Plaxico Burress, San Antonio Holmes, Mike Wallace. You got these guys that can make plays. You feel me? And shit like that. Antonio Brown. You got the same thing right now with this guy picking. You got the same thing right now with these other wide receivers. I don't know why it's not clicking. Then the same thing to go to quarterback. Terry Bradshaw, excuse me. Then you got Ben Roethlisberger, one of my favorite players, not quarterback players, Cordell Stewart. You go here and got the same thing, and I've been saying this a long time too. I'm shocked that Kenny Pickett is not playing probably he's not Ben Roethlisberger. That's what I'm shocked at. I'm shocked we're not getting a glimpse of Ben Roethlisberger. And the reason why I'm saying it is things going your way. You're from Pittsburgh. You're playing right at home. I said this before on the show. You should at least be undefeated at home. At home, at least. Even if people dragged on you and said, "Oh man, you only win at home," I take that. I'm comfortable with that. I feel sorry for you if we get home field advantage while I'm starting to get better in the league. But we're not saying anything. We're not saying anything at all. So to me, good job, Jaguars, but it was more about the Steelers. Okay, next game. This right here was the shocker. This right here was the shocker. How many points were scored? The Commanders versus the Eagles. Go ahead.
Good old fashioned NFC East divisional rivalry game. I knew the Eagles were going to win, but I knew Washington was going to play pretty good. Sam Howell played amazing, man. Damn near 400 yards. Jalen over 300 yards. AJ Brown was looking like Anquan Bolton, in his heyday. Yeah, the Eagles pulled it up, man, and I know it was going to be a tough game.
For me, I knew it was going to be a tough game, but not like this. I thought it was going to be a tough game. Like at one point of the game, it was a struggle where the Commanders was up 17-7 for a minute, and it looked like they was going to probably like win the game on like 20-10 type shit. But then out the blue, these points came out of nowhere, and then it was like Sam Howell was answering Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts was. I'm sitting up here like, oh shit, you feel me? And I mean, just a couple weeks ago, we was calling Sam Howell a bum because of my Giants. Now, you feel me? We looking at this guy like, hey, yo, what's going on? But nevertheless, good game, and we both picked the Eagles. All right, next out, this was crazy. I did pick this to be a blow, but I don't know about this many points. The Cowboys versus the Rams.
I low key saw ass whooping because the Rams they're going to play hard because and they got to get a coach, but they don't have all the pieces. It's just so much coaching and motivating you can do. If you don't got the guys, you just don't got the guys. You know that we all play sports. You can motivate a team to you purple in the face. It don't matter if you don't got the talent. The Cowboys are one of the better talented teams in the league. So I knew I knew they were gonna come back and bounce back. Or they did beat the Chargers, but I knew they were gonna put together another win because they know they got to stay on top of Philly. Because they won Sunday, they in first place in the NFC East. So yeah, I saw this coming, and Dak been taking a lot of heat, rightfully so. But Sunday he played amazing.
For me, I think this is definitely one of my blowouts. I picked it to be a good game, and I think I kind of picked it to be some shit like this, like 40-17 or some shit like this. Because as you said, I mean, this is nowhere near the Rams that went to those two Super Bowls. The one with Jared Goff, and of course the one with Matt Stafford. This offense is nowhere near like that. They got a bunch of replacement players that's playing really really good right now. But way to get the job done, Dallas. Way to get the job done, Dallas. That's basically all I gotta say. And then mind you now, what I mean, ain't Stephon, I mean, ain't Diggs, he hurt for the rest of the season. So I mean, 43-20, great win. All right. Next up, I'm not sure. I think we differed on this one, but Green Bay versus the Vikings, and you know the Vikings won. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I took the Vikings because the Packers just I don't know. Jordan Love need another season. Like I said, I think he'll be better next year. But right now, he's still going through. He's gonna go through a lot of growing pain because this is his first full actual season. So I knew the Vikings. They were gonna handle business. Without Justin Jefferson and nothing less, and he'll be back in a couple of weeks. So Jordan Addison and KJ Osborne, those guys, and Hawkinson. And they picked up Cam Akers as well. So I knew those guys were going to hold it down. That defense, shout out to Brian Flores. He got that defense over there playing amazing. So yeah, I saw the Vikings winning this all the way.
I think I said the Vikings too. I think I made a joke last week saying that's your cousin Kirk Cousins, like your favorite quarterback. That's what I said. I only picked them only because, I mean,
Mhm.
Jordan Love is trying to be the next Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, but it's not there yet. You can tell it's growing there. It's not. You feel me? It's not there right away. And I mean, when you start playing against them tough defenses, they gonna put their ass on you. Now that shit was working when you play against those guys with those mediocre. You talking about with the defenses in the low 20s and all that shit. Yeah, you gonna do all that Superman shit. But when you start going against them guys who hit you, and then as we always talk about on the show, division rivals, it's not gonna be a walk in the park. It's not gonna be. I mean, trust me. Even though Jalen Hurts and Sam Howell, excuse me, put up those amazing numbers and all that, they was getting hit. their teammates were getting hit. So it's not a walk in the park. But that's basically all I gotta say about that. All right, the next game. I think we switched on this one. I think I picked the Vikings. I mean the Falcons, but we got to check. Falcons versus Tennessee.
Uh, I took the Falcons, man. God damn, man. That for whatever reason, then the other guy came in. Shout out to Will Levis. He played great, man. This kid, him falling to the second round probably was the best thing to happen for him because it made him more hungry. It made him more eager. It made him grow that chip on his shoulder. Like, you know what? I'm gonna show you, motherfuckers, why I should have been drafted in the first round. So I think if he goes in the top 5, he's basically Zach Wilson 2.0 because everything would have been handed to him. You know, but so now he gotta prove himself. You know, because that's the reason why he didn't get drafted in the first round. Teams is like, you look too much like Zach Wilson, which he did, and it did in college. So they're like, nah, we'll use a second round pick on you, not a first. So yeah, and I think that kind of lit a fire in his ass, and he played a pretty good game.
Well, first of all, we're going to apologize to you, Zach Wilson, on this show because we're not going to do you like that. Because I mean, I didn't see the videos of Rodney Harrison going in on Zach Wilson, treating him as he's not even a player. But you're right, man. This kid came in here playing lights out. I mean, 4 touchdowns. You can't beat that. We already saw what Derrick Henry always do. You feel me? Go over 100 yards. Then I mean, this is why DeAndre Hopkins is in my top 10. He's starting to move up to my top 5. I'm trying to tell you. And the reason why I'm saying that, he already 7 on my list. The reason why I say he's going to move up, this guy continues to do it no matter who his quarterback is. I don't even want the reason why, and I don't even mean to make this about him, but I got to just on for this part right here. The reason why I'm saying is, no matter who his quarterback is, he seems to get 100 yards, double digits. I mean, at least 2 touchdowns on every team he played with in the end zone. He doing it with whoever at quarterback. Majority of the wide receivers who we like, who are our favorites, they've been doing it with one guy, a good guy. Maybe there's some in there who did it with whoever. But I mean, god damn, DeAndre Hopkins almost pulled a Randy Moss. He had 4 catches, 128 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's all I got to say about that. Let me. I don't. I'll be all day on D-Hop. Pause. Let me. Oh man. Okay. Hold up. My internet acting a little slow. Give me a minute.
How many more games we doing the whole week? We
we ain't gotta do the whole game.
We doing the whole week 8 or just a few games? It's up to you.
No, that's it. No, that's it. No, all right, hold on. A few games. No, matter of fact, we just gonna do one game right here. We just, of course, we're gonna get the Ravens. No. We gotta do 2 games and then we out of here. All right, the first game, you feel me? We're gonna do the Ravens and Cardinals, and then I got the last game we definitely got to talk about. But go ahead, Ravens and Cardinals.
Yeah, I guess I picked this to win. Well, we didn't cover the spread because dumbass Nelson Aguilar can't fall on the onside kick. He got the second one. Lamar did okay. He got to learn how to get the ball out of his hands a little quicker. The run game was superb. Gus stole the show. Michael Parrish did his thing on defense. He was the player of the game, in my opinion. Mark Andrews got in the end zone. But it was a good win. It was sloppy, which I expected, like I told you, because when you play as well as you did at home against the Lions, I guess by T Sizzles getting put into the ring of honor, that probably elevated everybody's mojo a little bit. But then got to go on a roll and play a team that's basically prepared for next year. It take a different type of mentality and focus to bring yourself back down to earth and get ready for them. But we got out of there with a win.
It's crazy that the Ring of Honor was last week, and then they go next week to go play Arizona, where Terrell Suggs went at after he left the Ravens, where he's from. That's crazy. But nonetheless, man, great job, Ravens. I was locked in on that game, watching that shit. I was amazed, and not to sound like a hater, but I was mainly watching that game to see if Marquise Brown was going to fuck us up. The straight call of what it was. You feel me? I was waiting to see, because you asked to be traded to this team. You feel me? You asked to get out of there. I was expecting 200 yards, maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns or some shit like that. Probably even win. You feel me? But it wasn't like that.
Hell. Mm.
You heard what I said though. The
And I
reason
was
why I
just
was
saying, not
expecting
with
that for
Josh
him.
Dobbs at quarterback. Fuck no.
Oh, the reason why, like I said, because he was like, yo, I need to get out of it. This is my type of, I need my type of style to give me. So I was expecting at least 150 or 2 touchdowns, at least a fight. You see how D Hop fought with the Titans with another quarterback. But anyway, nonetheless, great job by the Ravens. Like you said, Gus Edwards stole it. To me, I'm not gonna lie, yo. That boy Pierce might be my favorite player, man. Did you see that 4th and inches? Play of the week. Play of the week. Play of the week. The next game, we definitely got to talk about this game. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Broncos. Go ahead.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes never had super good games against the Broncos because that Broncos defense always gives him trouble. Mind, this is a team that gave up 70 points. This is why I tell everybody it was fool's gold. That team is not that bad. You know this like I know this. It was just probably one of them days they just reeled it in. They reeled it in. They just ain't have it. It's just wasn't going nowhere. They just reeled it in. But no, this team it's bad certain. So Justin Simmons, all pro, is talent all over, and on the offense, Jerry Judy, Sutton, Javante Wings. That team has plenty of talent. They're just going through a culture change with new ownership and new coaching. So it's going to take a little, like a season or two, for them to get what they want. But there's definitely talent there. Kansas City has been playing outstanding. They've been getting by, winning games. So it never took it to them. It's just that simple.
We both picked Kansas City, but I did tell you this. I did say this on the show. I said it wouldn't shock me if Russell Wilson won. And the reason why I had said that is too is because like all the shit that you just said, man, they definitely have the talent on offense and defense. They people really letting that 70 points go to the head and shit. Like it happens. It happens. Good teams get their ass blown out. People forget the year that Randy Moss and them when they matter of fact, the year that the Giants went to the Super Bowl against the Ravens the first time, that the Ravens, the Vikings had the best offense in the league. Randy Moss and Chris Carter, Randall Cunningham, they had the best offense. We beat them to go to the Super Bowl 41-0. So shit happens. Mind you, now that's the NFC championship.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, shit like that happens. But to get back to the point, I mean, the Broncos got players, and I knew it. I've seen the sparks this year in Russell Wilson. This is a couple games they could have won this year. They lost like the first 2 or 3 games by like 4 points, 2 points, some shit like that, where the ball was in their hands. So it's like they be getting destroyed. People let that 70 shit go to the head. It's the Miami Dolphins. They look like they're a video game team. Come on, man. Everybody on the team fast. You feel me? So it is what it is. But Patrick Mahomes, you shocked me. I just hope you don't do a choke like this in the when it counts in the playoffs. You feel me? Because that'd be scary if that happened. Because I mean, 9 points. Anyway, topic number 2. You ready to jump into it?
Yes, sir. Let me highlight it real quick.
Okay, topic.
Go ahead, hit me.
10 quarterbacks right now. And they ain't got
gotta go Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna go to yeah. I'm just throwing 10 names out there. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, with Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna go Joe Burrow. That's 5 right there. Josh Allen.
No, that's 6. That's 6.
Justin Herbert. That's 7. That's 6. I got 7 fingers. Are you sure?
Oh no! What happened is when you hit, I think
I'll do it again. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Tua Tagovailoa. That's 3. Again, I'm gonna do it again. The way we're gonna say that. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. That's 4. Joe Burrow 5. Justin Herbert 6. We're gonna go with Josh Allen at 7. We're gonna go with Brock Purdy at 8 because he's playing good ball. Trevor Lawrence at 9. And at 10, I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins, man, because he's putting up numbers. Even though the record don't show, but he's putting up a number. So I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins.
All right. This mine ain't order, but I'm mad that you ain't say my guy. He playing good, but this not in order. Jared Goff, I got him. Number 2, Definitely by
Yeah.
far.
Golf, yeah.
Yeah, number two, them Alabama boys. I gotta go 2 and 3. I gotta go Tua. Gotta go Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson at 4. 5, Patrick Mahomes. That's a no-brainer. 6, exactly what you said. He slid into my list. I gotta give it to Brock Purdy because the 49ers, especially with this move they just made, they damn near Super Bowl bound. 7, I gotta give it to Josh Allen. Number 8, Joe Burrow got to be on the list. Um, let me see. I got to give it to him after that performance he just put up last. I got to put Dak, even though people don't want to give him his credit. Yo, Dak's still up there to me. I got Dak at 9.
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to put Justin Herbert at 10 so bad, but nah.
That's your
I'm
call.
gonna go
Your
with Trevor
call.
Lawrence. I'm gonna
Your
go Trevor
list, your
Lawrence at
call.
10. I'm gonna go Trevor Lawrence at 10. I'm gonna go with him, Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert. All right. Next up, give me your top 10 wide receivers. Hold up. Yeah, right. I'm right.
Let's say running backs on there. Let's say running backs. Not unless I missed it.
Okay. I'm looking at my list. I apologize, everybody. Top 10 running backs.
No, yeah, you right. No, yeah. Then wide receivers is next. Yeah, I think. Yeah. All right. Running backs. Let's go. Derrick Henry, of course. Josh Jacobs, of course.
Mm.
Saquon Barkley, of course. That's 3 right there. Christian McCaffrey, of course. 4. Chubb would have easily been up here, but he's hurt right now. So let's go Damian Pierce for the Texans. That's 5.
Oh yeah, he playing. Ooh.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. DeAndre Swift for the Eagles. That's 6. Let's go with let's go Joe Mixon, Bengals.
That's a good pick. That's definitely a good pick.
So that's what 7.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Austin Eckler for the Chargers.
That's a good one.
And the only reason he's so low because he just got back, but he had 100 yards. Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And number 10, let's go Brees Hall for the Jets.
Ooh, okay. All right. I gotta say him so I don't forget him, but he's already on my list. You already know how I feel about Brees. Brees Hall, I was talking about him since college, but Brees Hall, I got him. Number 2, Aaron Jones. I could never not have him on the list. He my type of back, run the ball well and can catch it out the backfield. Jordan Love, you need to use him as a Ray Rice so you can get better. But anyway, after that, gotta go Alabama, gotta go Derrick Henry, gotta go Alabama one more time with my man Josh Jacobs at 4. At 5, I gotta go Christian McCaffrey. At 6, I'm going Joe Mix. Hey yo, I know you probably will, but at 7, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs running back. I forgot what his name.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco. I got him at 7.
Yeah, Isaiah Pacheco. Yeah.
Yep. At 8, I'm gonna go Damian Pierce. Now I'm mad, but who's the backup running back for the Miami Dolphins? He been killing this year. I promise I'll have his name next time.
Devon Archer.
I'm gonna go with him at 9.
Yeah, Devon Archer.
Devon Archer. Trust me, I'll have his name the next time we on. I got him at 9, and then at 10. Oh shit! Hold on, I'm taking him off at number 9. Saquon Barkley, and then at number 10, I'm gonna go with DeAndre Swift. I was getting ready to forget Saquon Barkley because we trash. I didn't want to put Saquon on there, but Saquon Barkley killing this year. All right, next up, top 10 wide receivers. This probably should be easier.
I'm at my number one not changing. I don't care if he hurt right now. Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He'll be back in a couple weeks. I'm not. He's still at one. Two, Tyreek Hill. Uh, three, Jalen Waddle. Four, Jamal Chase. Five, T. Higgins. I know two receivers from the same team back to back. I know. Uh, six, let's go Mike Evans. He's still putting up numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, Stephon Diggs. Eight, CD Lamb. Nine, let's go Scary Terry. And tied for 10, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That who you said at 9 again? That was a beautiful.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, yo, he.
Scary Terry.
I don't
Yeah.
know why he don't get his respect because he on a low is what you say. Scary Terry. He be burning shit up. Okay, my list. I try to damn near basic alpha guys who represent me that toughness. You said you had two wide receivers in a row. I got two wide receivers in a row. I'm not sure which one I like more out of Debo Sanders or Ben Ayuk. I can't say, yo, I can't say his name right.
Brandon Ayuk. You know Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk. I can't tell you who
Yeah,
I like
Brandon
the most
Ayuk.
out of them two. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk. They both tough. I know his number. He number 11. Yo, they both tough. They both catch everything. They can run. They can run the ball. They block. I got them at 1 and 2. Just on the list. Not my favorites, but just on the list. At number 3, man, like I just said, man, DeAndre Hopkins. Ain't no way I'm gonna stop liking this dude. You feel me? He's only declining because he getting old, but he's still doing his thing. So that's what I got at 3. Number 4, you gotta go with my boy Jalen Waddle. I gotta give it to him. Alabama gotta stay on that. I'm gonna go Alabama one more time at 5. I gotta go Devontae Smith. I mean, he doing his thing. And you can't tell who's the number one between them two because they always making spectacular catches, scoring touchdowns is the whole thing. All right, that's 5. Um, at 6. I got 6, of course. I'm gonna go. What's the name? Tyreek Hill. You feel me? He looked like he could probably get 2,000 yards. At 7, Justin Jefferson. That's a no brainer, as you said. Even hurt or not, he gonna do his thing. At 8, I gotta go AJ Brown. Yo, on the low, I gotta give him his credit, yo. Number 9, CD Lamb. Yo is busting ass. I can't even hate. I hate the Cowboys. I hate number 88. CD Lamb is getting the work done. CD CD Lamb and oh my god. Now this guy, this I'm mad at, man. Hold on. I got to look this up right here. This is my favorite wide receiver in the league right here. Rashid Shaheed. That's my favorite wide receiver in the league right now. Ain't number 22 just like me. The boy bad. He oh my god, he unstoppable. He killing. He's scoring damn near every game. He might be going to the Pro Bowl right there. But my favorite wide receiver right now, Rashid Shaheed. He catch everything. He just go on. He's not gonna get looked at one of the best wide receivers because of the other people that's killing it this year. All right. So we got the running backs, quarterbacks out the way. All right, next topic. Right now, out of all the teams, and I think I got your answer. Who do you think will probably be the final 4 at the end for the Super Bowl? Who do you think? Well, matter of fact, the 2 teams right now who are Super Bowl bound. I think it comes down to 4 teams. But what 2 teams you believe?
I got 2 of them. I got a biased pick and an unbiased pick. I'm gonna go with the biased pick first. The biased pick is Ravens versus the Eagles. Lamar versus Jalen Hurts. That'll be great for the culture. And the unbiased pick will be the Dolphins versus the 49ers. The Shanahan Bowl between him and Mike Daniel.
Right. For me, I was going to say Chiefs versus the 49ers. Both of Joe Montana's old teams. I was going to say that. Or if not the Chiefs versus the 49ers.
And plus a rematch is plus a rematch is Super Bowl 54.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And it's a prime time to
Yeah,
happen
remember
because
they out.
not
Remember
to
they played each other already.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. And not to go too much off base, but right now both these teams are playing super great. I mean, I think the first time ever in history, the Chiefs got a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense. And then we damn near talking about the same thing for the 49ers. So that very well could happen. And the next one is kind of hard because I don't know who I really want to pick out of Miami and the Ravens. To me, I think they playing on the same level. I think they probably damn near 2 overtimes. But of course, Baltimore Ravens. That's why I got the hat on. But I gotta go with a repeat. If not the Ravens versus the Eagles, I gotta go to Ravens versus the 49ers again. I gotta go them. I gotta go. I can't leave it. Yeah, I gotta go there. Okay. Last topic of the night.
All
Let's
right.
do them predictions, baby.
To the nitty gritty. I'll pick.
All right.
I'll pick them for week 9. All right, go ahead, Maurice.
Tomorrow's game. Titans versus the Steelers.
I'll tally up last week's too, and so we'll have that too. I picked the Steelers on a short week. I ain't gonna be too long. I'm gonna be so we can get up out of here. Tough loss, short week. I got a rookie quarterback, T.J. Watt, and them get the feast on. Now he got to turn around to playing a good game. And go play a pretty good pass rush. So I'm gonna go Steelers 17-14 in a defensive battle.
I'm still not convinced in Kenny Pickett. This is where we differ. I'm going to go with the Titans winning it 27-10. 27-10. I'm going with the Titans. The next game, Miami versus the Chiefs.
Yeah, forgive me, Raven Nation, but my money on the line.
Hey, yo,
Oh
he
man,
funny as I
oh
don't know what.
Lord, this and Chiefs coming off a loss. I'm gonna go with Kansas City because I don't think my homes. It's been a minute since he lost back-to-back games. I'm gonna go Chiefs in a shootout. I'm gonna go 34-31.
Well, I'm going with the excuse me. I'm going with the Chiefs for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons. One, this is a game that you need to step up to. 2, this game is in Kansas City, and how you said 3, I don't think Kansas City is going to lose 3 games and lose another game in a row like this. This is a big game. I'm going to go with this. Probably be the best game of the season. Give you some Rams versus the Chiefs a couple years ago. Jerry Goff versus Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to go 35-41. I'm going with the Chiefs. 35-41, the Chiefs. All right. Next game. Vikings versus the Falcons. And ain't Kirk Cousins injured for the season?
I don't know nothing about that. Oh yeah, I think he is. Just because of that, I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I'm gonna go with Desmond Ritter probably won't get another chance to start. I think they'll run the ball, B. John, get the ball in Drake London's hand, Cal Pitts' hand. I'm gonna go 23-20 Falcons.
Okay. I think this is gonna be an ugly win. I'm gonna go 17 to 3. Vikings barely score. I'm going with the Falcons 17 to 3. All right, next up, Bears versus the Saints. This should be interesting.
I'm going with the Saints, man. Derek Carr look like he getting things rolling. The Bears, no Justin Fields. It's gonna be hard for them. So I'm gonna go Saints. I'm gonna go 24-10.
All right. First off, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Bears quarterback because he played well last week. However, this game is in New Orleans. I trust that D, and y'all already heard what I said about Rashid Shaheed, my favorite wide receiver. I'm going to go with the Saints, probably clobbering these guys. I'm going to go 30-10. Next up, Rams versus the Packers. Game is in Green Bay.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Rams, just because because Jordan Love still got some growing up to do, and it's not his fault. First year starter. Cooper Cup and Puka Nucha, they've been doing their thing. So yeah, I'm gonna go the Rams in a tight one. I'm gonna go 27-20 Rams.
I want. All right, we're gonna have to differ one more time. I'm only going with this game because I believe that Jordan Love, you're going to do enough just because you're playing in Green Bay, and the Rams are not who we think they are and what they used to be. I'm going to go This one in a I'm gonna go 24-17. 24-17. A touchdown. I'm going Green Bay. All right, next up, game in New England.
Okay.
Commanders versus New England.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots because they're at home. And the Washington don't play good on the road. And then Belichick gonna have a game plan to slow down Terry McLaurin. And then no Chase Young or Montez Sweat to get at
Mm.
Mac Jones. Yeah. I'm gonna go Patriots. I'm gonna go 23-16 touchdown game.
I'm gonna just say, why would you destroy your strength? Your strength was your defense for real. And here was a game. Here was a game right here. You're going against a guy who not all that, Matt Jones, my guy, and you could have got hella sacks, forced fumbles, interceptions right here. But as you said, no pressure. So this should be a good game for Matt Jones. I'm gonna go with Matt Jones getting the job done in a close win. I'm gonna go 26-23. Come down to a field goal. All right, next game. You should be excited about this one. Ravens versus the Seahawks, and this is interesting. This is an interesting game.
We at home, won 3 in a row. I ain't saying we're gonna not lose no more games, but I think we're gonna win this game. I'm going Ravens here. I'm gonna go with you go. Let's see, because the Seahawks do got weapons and DK and all that. Let's go. I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 27-24. 3-point game. I think Justin Tucker kicks a game winner.
All right, Ravens. All right. I'm gonna try to be short on this one, because the Ravens always struggle with big running backs, and they that boy Kenneth Walker is a big running back. Then they always struggle with big wide receivers.
Okay.
DJ Metcalf is a big running
Okay.
back, big wide receiver. But one thing I do say, the Ravens always strategize the right way when they play against stars. So it's on you, Lamar. I trust the defense going to do enough. I'm gonna go with the Ravens winning in a close ass game. I'm gonna go 27-21, the Ravens. Next up, Cardinals versus the Browns.
Remember the last time he played at home against a good team? You see what he did? Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
right,
with the
you right.
Browns just because the Cardinals. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Browns. They can run the ball with Kareem Hunt for and get out of here with this win. And so hopefully Deshaun plays and get Mike Cooper involved. I'm gonna go Browns 24-3. I think they're gonna beat up on the Cardinals.
If what's the name? And you said you don't know if Derek Watson was playing.
Yeah, honestly, probably don't even matter, but yeah.
I mean, if Watson not playing, then I'm going to go with Dotson. He been showing me shit this year. Dotson. I mean, even though it's not heroic, he been showing me I'm trying to win games. I'm gonna tell you like this. He playing fucking better than Daniel Jones. So I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. Nah, Miles Garrett and them might get in.
And the dog and I say in the dog pound too. Nah, okay, be my guess.
I'm thinking about this too. And the what's the name? They just lost a weapon. They just lost Peoples Jones. They only got one guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cardinals with a steal. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals with a steal. I'm gonna go 20 to 16. A steal, some ugly score. All right, next up, Carolina versus the Colts. Game is in Carolina.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I know Frank Wright would love to win this game because how they did him at Indy, which wasn't really his fault. But I think Jonathan Taylor gonna run wild. The Colts defense gonna give Bryce a little bit of problems, and Bryce been playing better each week. And Minshew not gonna make the mistakes that Bryce not gonna make. So I'm gonna go Colts in a tight one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 20-17 Colts.
Okay, I'm gonna be short on the whistling so I can get to this funny part that you're gonna like. I'm gonna go with the Colts winning 17-20 in a close one, 17-20. Now, this is the funny thing I was gonna say. Yo, the Panthers probably gonna be the best team in history that never win a game. The best one out of all the teams that never won a game. They probably gonna be the best because they in every game. They playing good.
Nah, they won. Nah, they won. They won.
Oh, my bad.
Maurice, Maurice. They won last week.
Oh shit. My bad.
So they beat the
My bad.
Texans.
Oh
They beat
yeah,
the
that's right.
Texans
My bad.
15-13. They won. Yeah, they won.
All right. My bad. I forgot about that. I apologize because I was about to say they look good. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go with them. The Colts winning 2017. I'm going with the Colts because the game is in Carolina. That's why the score's so close. All right, next up, my Giants versus the Raiders. Who you got?
This both these teams are so fucking horrible. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because certain fact Devontae Adams can't get off, and you got Josh Jacobs a little bit more healthier. And they just fired McDaniel, so they're gonna play a little hard for the interim coach. I'm gonna go Raiders 26-23 in a tight game.
Okay, I want my Giants to win. I got a feeling that they're going to win this game, but I'm going to be smart and go with the right prediction. Uh, I'm predicting that this is going to be an ugly ass game. The Giants defense is playing killer. They haven't gave up a first down in a couple games. On third down, that's what I mean to say. Uh, I'm going to go with the Raiders winning this game. All these games been ugly. I'm gonna go 17-19. The Raiders gonna win 17-19. Devontae Adams gonna do enough. All right. This is probably gonna be game of the week. Cowboys versus the Eagles.
I'm going Philly. Well, Philly, man. Philly, they a D line. The Cowboys can win this game, but they play in Philly though, so it's gonna be hard. Like I think they'll win the game in Dallas, but in Philly, I gotta go fly Eagles fly, man. I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be some points put up between both these quarterbacks. That do play good when you play against them. 31-28 Eagles. Fly Eagles fly.
I gotta agree with everything you said, especially the part about if this game was in Dallas, you would have went with Dallas. I would do the same thing. I think that Eagles crowd gonna do enough, and these guys gonna play behind that. I'm gonna go in a high scoring game too. I'm gonna go 30-34. The Eagles win that game. All right, next up, this could also be a high scoring game. Bills versus the Bengals.
Woo! Lord, this is so tricky. I gotta go with the Bills. Fuck that. Fuck the Bengals. They're the apps. I think Josh Allen and them about they finally got some. They got 10 days of rest. I think they're gonna get it going. I think they're gonna win in a shootout. I'm gonna go 35-32 Bills.
I hate to go against you one more time. Yo, Joe Burrow just do enough, yo. He just do enough. It's just something about
Yeah,
him.
he did. He balling. He balling. He balling.
Yeah.
He balling. He
Yeah,
balling. He
it's
balling.
just something about him, yo.
Joe
And I be
Shiesty is
wanting to go
balling.
against him. I mean, and I want the Ravens to beat him every time, but I hate when the Ravens play him because he damn near the Ben Roethlisberger of that league in that division now. But yeah, this game in Cincinnati, so yeah, I gotta go with your Sunday night. Sunday night. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow showing up. I'm gonna go with the score gonna be 42-32, 10-point win by the Bengals. All right, last game we're gonna finish it off with. Okay. Chargers versus the Jets. Now, this is interesting. Really. Monday night.
I'm about to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Both these teams had high expectations. One quarterback went down, the other one just, kind of have a couple injuries. But let's go Chargers. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, I'm going Chargers here. Because at the end of the day, the Chargers is better than the Jets right now. I'm going 27-17, 10-point game by the Chargers.
I agree with you too. I definitely agree with you too. I love this Jets defense. You know how I feel about Sauce Gardner and how I feel about Breece Hall. And even like Garrett Wilson, but I think they gonna put up their numbers and do that thing for us in fantasy. But overall, this should be a easy win by the Chargers. I'm gonna go 37. I'm gonna go 37-15. I mean, my bad, 37-17. 37-17. I'm going with the Chargers. And that's the last game.
Okay. Oh man, everybody, great show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Great topics by co-hosts as well. Oh man, go ahead, Maurice. Go ahead and do your thug dizzle.
And man, as always, man, we love doing this show. And we love hearing from y'all and love giving this to y'all. If you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Maurice Savage Jr. If you can't find me on there, you can find me on Instagram, I_AM_the_Pharaoh. That's me, baby. It's DB Life, or it's no life at all.
Yes, sir. I know what I'm about to say. Be great on the way to the figure eight and always, and I mean always, remember the hashtag KTSC. Yeah, I know what it means right there. Keep that same energy from your host, Justin P. And the man, the myth, the legend, the villain or the vigilante, my co host, your co host, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. We'll be back next Wednesday, same bad time, bad channel. Tune into The Way to Love Goes tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You know, him and Gary
Mm-hmm.
got some good stuff going on. Season 3 should be season 4. Tune in to Talking Ravens all day, every day tomorrow. Me, Shannon, and Dave. We doing a preview of the game versus the Seahawks. So yeah, man. So everyone, have a amazing rest of the week, and we'll be back right here next Wednesday to do it all over again. And we are out.
See ya next week.